Hello there everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today I thought it would be fun to take you along while I make my winter door charm. This door charm is meant to be protective and to be prosperity drawing. It's very simple. It's one that I make most years. I have tweaked it a little bit this year with some herb differences. It's all made of winter herbs or ones that tie strongly to the season, and it should be something that you all can do at home as well. Of course, as always, feel free to mix it up a bit and add different herbs if you feel inspired to. Switch them out, add some extras, all up to you, whatever feels right to you. My herb bundle for this season is only going to be made up of 3 herbs, so it's very simple, but I think it will be beautiful, and personally I find the simplest magic sometimes to hold the most power. And as we know, this is going on the front door. I like to shift out my front door magical charms seasonally, and it is now really winter, so it's time to do that here. I've really been enjoying taking you all along with me to make these door charms, and I am very excited to dive into this one. But before we get too deep into this, I want to talk about today's sponsor, Skillshare. As you know, I absolutely adore growing plants and kitchen herbs, and for a while now I've been attempting to dabble in growing sprouts. But it's not something I've always felt very confident in, and I just feel like I keep making wrong turns. But thanks to classes on Skillshare, this has become something easy and achievable for me. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives, with thousands of classes led by industry experts across film, illustration, design, freelance, productivity, and more. Skillshare can help you take your work, hobbies, and passions to the next level. Beyond just classes, Skillshare also offers learning paths, which are curated, sequential class collections that allow you to master a specific skill in one go. I've been exploring the classes on film and video, creative careers, as well as crafts and DIY. Each of these categories offers so many classes that I've been enjoying, and even more that I can't wait to explore after I finish going through my current class on growing sprouts. This class takes you through the whole process of growing sprouts and microgreens indoors throughout the entire year, with tips on troubleshooting and regular upkeep. This month's Skillshare is focusing on the theme of reflection. December is a time to look back on the past year as it was, to celebrate artistic achievements, and to make goals for the future. Crafts and hobbies in particular offer a hands-on way to turn reflecting on the past year into meaningful gifts or personal achievements during the holiday season. This month I really want to hone in on my home garden to bring a bit of freshness to these colder days and gift that to those I love. So if this sounds interesting to you, the first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Get started today. Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and let's dive into crafting this herb bundle, shall we? So when it comes to crafting an herb bundle, all you'll need are herbs and a bit of twine. I do recommend, if you have herbs like oranges that you might want to stitch through, having a thick needle as well, but that is not necessary, and I've done it in the past with only a little tiny bit of difficulty. For my herb bundle, I have chosen to use cedar, orange, and cinnamon. All of these are prosperity herbs, and all of them are also protective herbs, so they will be bringing exactly what I want to the home. I have a particular love for cedar, and I also really adore working with cinnamon this time of year. Cinnamon is an amplifying herb and will work to enhance the power of each of the herbs in the spell. It's also a quickening herb and will make sure it's a very fast-acting working spell as well. So not only will this be a beautiful bundle, but a very effective piece of magic. And to begin, I want to focus on just laying these out nicely and getting them held together firmly by some twine. So let's start there. nice and secure. So there is the first part done. The entire time that you're working with this, you should work to weave your intent through the process. I find something like this where you really are weaving to be a really fantastic way to connect to the magic and impart your own intentions for the spell into it. So take your time, be slow and connect to it. That's where the power is gonna lie. Now let's work on the oranges. I dried these slices when I was doing my decorations of my work area here, and I saved these 3 because I knew I wanted them on this little simple door charm. So let's do that now. Oh, and also all of this is with natural fiber twine, so it all can go in the compost once the spell is done, if you were wondering. Alrighty, that is the layout I'm gonna go for. Now just to carefully stitch them all together. And there that is, all secure, super adorable, and now it is just time to add the cinnamon sticks. I think I'm gonna do 3 right on top here. Alrighty, and there we have it. A beautiful, simple door charm. I absolutely adore crafting these. I really like having a more simple style in the winter. I feel like I have so much more going on in my space that getting to spend a bit of time to craft something easy and nice like this, it just brings me some peace. This also is a very nice giftable spell if that's something you would like to do. You can also craft these just for general prosperity, and I will be crafting something similar to this for that purpose. Usually this time of year I will craft a general prosperity spell to sit with and meditate with once a day leading up to the winter solstice. And on the night of the solstice, I will toss it into the fire to release all of the intention that I've built up into it, the wishes and the hopes for the year to come, and a lot of it's usually prosperity based in life. So if that's something that you would like to do, I would recommend making something like this for that as well and burning it on the night of the solstice. I am really happy to have this simple, beautiful little door charm. I hope you all have enjoyed and are maybe inspired to do the same. I will be hanging this on my door till it's time to shift for spring. Let me know in the comments down below how you have shifted up your own, if you make this or if you prefer to make wreaths or other styles of door protection this time of year. It's also a great time of year for garlands. Those also make wonderful door protections. Truly the possibilities are pretty endless here. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed, and I think it is time to close out this video. So if you can and would like to, I'd appreciate it if you checked out my Patreon. There I share art, herbal profiles, book recommendations, and monthly workshops. I also have another channel where I share more day-to-day life, more magic, herbalism, all of those good things. And I wrote a book. It's all about spellcraft and takes the beginner to the intermediate. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, you can find it all in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I can't wait to see you again soon.